You know, earlier we were talking about the elections.
Yeah.
And they are voting on the 9th, is in, like tomorrow. Huh? And it's a very tricky one. It's one of those where even when I've talked to the Kenyan people I know, it's too close to call. Yeah.
Can I be a, what do they call those people? A spoiler alert. Can I be a spoiler? I know who's going to win.
Who?
You have two candidates. I don't even know who the other candidates are.
Two others.
The others. Call them others.
Yeah, that guy who loves weed.
That guy. By the way,
The
I'll
weed
vote
guy.
for you.
But he has said he's now backing Raila.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You see how when you go for a concert, they say featuring so and so and so and others. There are only two.
Okay.
Ruto and Raila.
Okay. Who is winning?
Raila. Raila has tried to take this seat to become president. How many times?
Many.
I've lost count.
Yeah.
This is his last opportunity. Ruto still has time.
But that doesn't guarantee him.
Yes, it doesn't. But Raila, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many times did Besigye try? And Nani, what's his name? Bobby Wine got more votes than him in his first chance. That doesn't mean jack. It don't mean nothing.
So you are saying what's going to happen now?
No, I'm saying, and I'm not Kenyan, so I don't know, but the people in Kenya say it's too close to call. But me, I have a theory.
They even had presidential debates.
Yeah, that Raila didn't show up for. Ruto showed up alone. So it was like an interview. But more like a grilling, because I watched it.
Yeah,
they really grilled the guy.
You see, one thing I hate about our debates, before you get to your point, before our debates, even here we've had them now.
But only once, right?
We've had like two, I think 2 or 3. But my thing about our debates, and even in Kenya, is that people speak broadly. They don't speak with facts and figures and numbers, like a fact check. Oh, you said ABCD, but they just speak broadly. We are going to cut taxes. We need to...
In this one of Ruto, my guy, they grilled him. What is your plan? The guy says his plan. He says, but as deputy president, while you were second in command, you did this in your first term, you did this in your fourth term, you said this at a certain time in your career, blah, 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 blah. Why should Kenyans believe you now? They really
he said, I was not the boss.
He said, but I was not the boss. I am not the final decision maker.
I like how he chickened out. He really chickened out. He took applause for the good things, and for all the bad things, he was like,
but I'm not the boss. Which he probably came in with that agenda. The pundits, as they called him, the guys who, read through the interview, said,
yes.
We have seen him speak with a lot more confidence and execution when he's at a rally. But on that stage, he seemed broken.
Yeah, because you see when you're at a rally,
guys are just listening to everything you're saying.
Nobody's questioning you, you're just talking. Yeah, and you can rile guys up. You can go there and say anything and people will lap it up and eat it.
Now you have two intelligent journalists taking what you have said, dissecting it, and giving it back to you when it's...
Is that why Raila did not go? Because he knew that was going to
happen. He says he cannot be on the stage with a thief.
He called Ruto a thief?
He says, I cannot be on the stage with a thief. Speaking of thieves, there was this guy I want to play for you, and I'm going to, can you imagine this guy was in Kenya for many years and didn't learn Swahili?
Minajua Swahili.
And now it has been made the language that you must learn.
Yes.
So I'm going to charge you for teaching you.
Hakuna shida. Mimi nataska tuna baridi. Hey, wapi?
So listen to this guy. This is a guy who was at a Raila rally.
Yes.
He's just a random guy. This was he's called Mzee Kepkongwin. Kepkongwin.
Put on loud volume.
1992.
From 1992.
Aliunda pesa bandia.
He stole money from some place.
About Ruto.
He's talking about Ruto. You can't even see the crowd. It's a mess. Before that,
wakati alikuwa mtoto namna hii,
when he was a child,
1973, 74, wakati akisoma banda la ziwa na inaitwa Kerotet.
When he was in a school called
Alikuwa
Kerotet.
mwizi sugu ya raba na kalamu.
He used to be a thief of rubber and pencils.
Tangu
In primary
1992.
school,
Are you
he used to be a thief of rubber and pencils.
pencils.
That's how petty those guys go.
HB pencils.
Yeah. 73, 74.
Oh my God.
A thief of rubber and pencils.
This is your future president.
That's the guy you guys want to vote.
Low blow. That's a low blow. But you see, that's our politics for you. Politics
Then
becomes
Uhuru the
about
other-
personalities.
Then
about-
Uhuru the other day said, I don't know that. I don't
But the fallout between Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta has been spectacular.
But
when
that-
these guys started, it was a bromance. They loved each other. They'd walk out with their sleeves up, run out like, you know, as if Obama and Biden.
Do you know Ruto's response to Uhuru and his people? He said, Mheshimiwa Rais, as in Your Excellency, Mr. President, leave me alone.
That was Ruto.
That was Ruto telling the president at a rally. You asked me, meanwhile you're saying this in Swahili, you asked me to support you, I supported you. When time came for you to support me, you left me hanging. That's okay. Just leave me alone. Everywhere you go, you talk about me. Why? Me, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my agenda. Just leave me alone. Let me do my thing my way. I was like, oh yeah, that's deep. So, and this is what I'll tell you about the difference in our politics. For them, when it matters, they will speak praises. When time is apart, you are my enemy. It's official. Meanwhile, they'll probably meet for dinner.
Yes, yes.
That's what we don't understand. They'll meet for dinner and drinks. That day when the guy has talked badly, poo-poo about his birthday. In the corner there, they'll meet somewhere, have dinner together. And say, but you talked badly.
Uhuru, I mean, sorry, Ruto is what, president of United Democratic
Movement.
Alliance?
Sorry,
Alliance,
UDA.
yes, UDA. He was the kingmaker. He actually made Uhuru
And
win
he
the
said it,
elections
yes.
last
He
time
said
around.
it, yeah.
You know, but that does not mean Uhuru must do the same for him. If he sees a flaw in somebody, and I think that's what I like about Uhuru. Maybe I've seen a flaw, and I don't like it, and you're not about to change.
It's who you are.
Therefore, I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
So
It's a tricky one.
it's a very tricky one, Marcus.
It's a very tricky one, and I wish them well. The one thing that everybody talked about in Uganda is how President Uhuru Kenyatta went and said bye to his state house staff.
A party.
Did a party for
a
them.
whole
state
dance
house staff.
arrangement.
Yep, and then walked out and said, time to change furniture. And they're like, how? Why Uganda D? Said, wait, my guys, wait. Patience is a virtue.
Patience is a virtue. If Raila becomes president, even though I know he will, I could be wrong. Do you realize that Kenya will have the very first female vice president,
Yeah.
Martha Karua?
Yes. And actually, for me, I think Martha Karua is his winning ticket.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not him as himself.
He
but,
carries some weight.
but Martha?
Uhuru's backing carries a lot of weight. Even this now, the other guy, my weed guy, who was the presidential candidate, Wojakoya, that guy who was for weed, also has now supported him. But Martha brings women and children. So it gives them, a lot of clout. Because Ruto's running mate, in my opinion, is very weak.